So Yvonne Okora and John Alanamu have been engaging young minds at Daystar University, Valley Road, just trying to pick their minds a few days to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Yvonne, what are the young men and women telling you over there?
Thank you, Linda. So we're just wrapping up the first of our town hall setup meetings, which is in the run-up to that big Global Entrepreneurship Summit when President Barack Obama comes into town. As you can hear from the noise behind me, the students just finishing up. And some of the interesting things that came out of this discussion that we had here a short while ago was skills of entrepreneurs. What are they learning in schools? Is an entrepreneur born? Or are they made? Is it nature versus nurture? And I think the agreement in the room was, whether you are born with it or not, that everybody needs some basic form of learning of what entrepreneurship is about and getting a business sense. So we're talking about the curriculum that perhaps needs to be revamped right from primary school to secondary school and even into our tertiary institutions. One of the things we also talked about and tried to demystify was the difference between an entrepreneur and a hustler. Important to get the definition of who an entrepreneur is and who an entrepreneur isn't, because even as we discuss the policies in this country, even as we discuss funding, it's important for us to know who an entrepreneur is, what he or she does, and in terms of filling the gap and finding a solution. Like we found out in Africa, an entrepreneur is one who fills a necessity, one who finds a solution to that. We're also able to showcase a couple of people here who have been running businesses. And as you can hear, there's some interesting talk around that. In fact, that table behind me is where 3 startups were able to showcase their work. One dealing in agriculture, supplying mushrooms and vegetables. Another in the visual sector, providing videography services to some of the big clients. Apparently they're supplying Scan Group that then supplies some of their big clients like Safaricom and like Airtel. And the final one, which was Total Health, which is all about giving information to pregnant mothers and to mothers who've just given birth to their children. So as you can see, entrepreneurship runs the gamut from the most simple to the most complex. And that is what we're able to do here, so to just showcase that. So we are done here at Daystar tonight. Tomorrow night, we will be at the United States International University. That's along Thika Road. We will be focusing on women in entrepreneurship and taking a look at some of the challenges they face, some of the women who've been able to do some great things. So once again, we'll be showcasing women in enterprise, and we will be speaking with women leaders. We'll have the Executive Director of Femnet also with us. So please do stay tuned for that. We carry on with this. The hashtag we've been using is GE2015. The conversation, we hope, will continue even post President Barack Obama's visit. Linda?
Is a conversation that will firm up in the next 4 days as the entire world focuses on Kenya, and as indeed Kenya waits for that first visit by a sitting U.S. president. Let's see how that goes in the next 4 days. We will be keeping an eye on it for you, and we'll be asking all those pertinent questions that you need to ask.